Promise you the app, then I my gun select.
Respect, single flyger, true respect, y'all respect, and feminist. Tell me to show up and next sex. Curious with so much I wanna fight up next. Them want to roll it, man, them not here, I walk. Can't from me area, and God from them tell ya. Skin to tap fire, when them smoke on the tell ya. Y'all a call the phone and say them want to see me that fire. Click my finger, get on the road with me. Say them want to stroll with me. Girl from all over the world, in all the West Indies. Say them fall in love with me. And click my finger, get on the road with me. Say them want to stroll with me. Girl from all over the world, in all the West Indies. Say them fall in love with me. I should have one bit closer to me. With the right girl, I take her from close my pussy. She know me now, stand up and pose like to see. Back pose with pussy. Girl from London, I roll me down. Say them want me pack them up, I pack them up, give them a early one. Come from USA, Japan, not Switzerland. Y'all ask me on the sticks and representing.
My thing, calling all night. I can put it on while I'm being polite. Darling, calling all night. I can be a fool while I'm being polite. Only all mine. I know anyone wanna be in my life. Only all mine. Why can everyone wanna be in my life? Even if she go away, 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 I'm a classic man. You can be me when you look this clean, I'm a classic man. Calling on me like a young OG, I'm a classic man. Your knees getting moved by the street, really getting a passion, man. Yeah, baby, I'm a classic man. I burn through the hood like home, when everybody comes so cold. Hey. You can reach me, space coupe like E.T. It's the plug trying to call me. I was up chopping early in the morning. On the wave, nigga, do that. Calling for do that. Hell, Gucci on my shoe rack. Wake up in the house on the right side plug. Till I ran into the mud. I done ran into some racks. I done ran into your door. Why the plug should be love? I done came up with my gun.
I take it on, I ain't trying to waste time. That's a slow so I did. And after I wrote it down, I go and I would read it. Because again, I believe in the power of manifestation. So each year kind of started going by, and I said, oh Lord, I still haven't done it yet. So God said, it's time for you to read it now. Because what did he do? He gave me the opportunity 2 weeks ago to read the poem. But a few days before I was due to read it, they canceled the event. So then I'm on the phone with Natoya literally a week later, and Natoya's like, oh yeah, well, you want to come to my event? And I said, yeah, what kind of event is it? She said, open mic. I said, look at God. I said, he wants me to read it. I said, in no less in a church. You can't get any more manifestation than that. So I present to you my king, my husband. My king, my husband, I see you and I feel you in my space. Now that you're here, these are the wonderful thoughts I have of you. My king is the provider, the protector of our household. My king ensures this queen is good, mind, body, and soul. My king is kind, patient, loving, giving, and affectionate. My king is humble, but with the subtle boldness that lets you know he is serious and does not play about this queen. My king yearns to hear my voice when his queen is not near. It's the little things that makes his queen's heart flutter and want to give him my all. My king asks and allows his queen to always pray for him, for his safety and his mental well-being. His king motivates his queen to reach the stars and beyond. My king encourages me with suggestions that make his queen think on a higher level. My king came in like a thief in the night and swooped up his queen. I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. You sent me someone who really loves me, and not just my body. My king told me God sent him to me after searching high and low for me. My king is compassionate, one of a kind, and just what God told me I needed. He only has eyes for this queen. My king never makes me question his love for me. It is in his everyday actions, his hugs, his smiles, his gentle touch that sends me to the moon, a level only achieved by mind-blowing, soul-touching, energy exchanging, vibe-having communication. The verbal transfer of words from two warm, passionate beings that now have become one. My king gets my humor, my wit, before I say a word. It's that love connection thing. My king is a family man, showing young princes of the family how it's done. My king respects my opinion and I respect his. My king is led by God and I'm led by God, and my king, it's that simple, and I am blessed. My king is strength, courage, faithful, and respectful, because mutual admiration is how we do things in our household. The king understands his queen, and what he doesn't understand, he is open to learning. It's called grown man things. My king, oh, I was about to curse, excuse me. Okay. my king allows to massage my mind without the physical touch of sex. My king is ever so gentle when he kisses this queen with the passion and roar of the hottest flame, setting my eternal soul on the very fire that makes me yearn for his touch. He gives me the sweetest taboo. That's why I'm in love with you. My king looks to build an empire with this queen. I have his back and he has mine. My king is just what God prepared for me and only me. What God has created, let no man put us under. My king is grateful for life, love, health, wealth, and his queen. Jeopardizing something God ordained will never be in his vocabulary. My king brings me tears of joy and laughter and in ecstasy. He is honest, giving, and confident. And what he desired and who was for him was me, his queen. He was made just for me. Thank you. Woo!
Like maybe 5 years ago, just do like a short poem, and this poem actually got published in Anthology in 2020. So I was doing a little while during the pandemic. However, I decided to revamp the poem a little bit, to add a little spin on it. So this poem is called Feuding with Me. Why by now, you can smell the aroma of the person who was once here. The man who used to be what we know him as is now just a remnant of his former self. Pieces of what made this human being are falling like snowflakes. The Russian blood doesn't flow like liquid anymore. The well has run dry. The honeycomb has dripped his last drop of honey. The guitar strings has played his last pizzicato. Here we are today, ladies and gentlemen, as we lay to rest Andre Cheek, January 19, 2014. We give a tribute to this man. And behold, a new person has come among us. Rose out of the water, new life like Lazarus, dripping with a new heartbeat. The same person who you call by name, but now he moves differently. Shedding his skin after awakening from his chrysalis, after being touched by the words of God, he feels the winds of change as the cycle of generational curses has been broken. And now his arrow points into a different rotation, causing a new breaker on the horizon. Oh, funeral me, I hope you can hear me. I once remembered this old beauty, and now I enjoy this beautiful eulogy. Being inspired by the words in the book of Ecclesiastes, I'm mature to know that there's a time for everything. A time to be broken down. There's a time to be built back up. There's time to mourn, to cry, and to be sad. A time where we all have to die, but there'll be a time of redemption. And God showed me through the beauty of death that there's always a new beginning. Problem.
Yeah.
I am a black American man, mixed with brown sugar, coconut oil, and cayenne peppers. Bulletproof to the cares of this world, a white man's lack of sleep at night, a white society's act of terrorism. I am the oversification of different symphonies. But you call me Dre, you call me AC, I bring the lightning and the storm, so I pop up on your screen and your phone catch static. That just means you can't handle my frequencies. I make my words flip like a gymnast on a balance beam. I walk the tightrope, putting my words together like an architect. I'm a wordsmith, making my words connect. I am made of flesh and bones, full of blood, but when you cut me, I bleed out ink. I am a child of God, trying to be a sparkling flame in this world. I am often overlooked. I am not a hopeless romantic. I don't get mushy when I see people in love because my love is rare nowadays. My heart bleeds on my sleeves for the ones I go all out for. I am Revenge of the Geeks, Return of the Nerd, a marvelous Jedi adventure with the vision, the weird awesome kid that goes on wild adventures. I am a Rough Rider. At times when I think I'm nothing, I throw these prayers up when I'm slipping, looking for the Lord to give me a sign because if folks want to try me, I tell them to get at me, dog. I am controversial. Outside of being respectful, humble, and living with integrity, it's not my job to put you at ease. So if I rock the boat and you happen to fall to the water, you better learn how to swim. I am the standard bearer. I am an arsonist, the human torch. My mom always told me to never play with fire, but I got accustomed to My mom always told me to never play with fire, but I got accustomed to the burn, walking through Hades with gasoline drawers on. And since lightning is in my nature, it's hard for my pet to not shoot nothing but flames. I am skin and bones. I am breaking. I am drifting. I am constantly transforming. A Power Ranger, mighty morphin spirit, baptized in a salty reservoir, drenched into a new life. I am the end cycle of generational curses. I am his workmanship created in Christ Jesus. I am heaven sent for a praying Christian woman and my descendants speaking of hope. I am my parents' greatest inspiration. I am God's great gift. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And you can take that any way you want because even the works of better myself, I still stand and show of his glory. I am falling. I am trying. I am almost there. I am me, AC.
So he said, give me a topic, and it's funny. I said, write about being black. And I'm hearing a lot of that tonight. So I told him that I went to sleep, and I woke up in the morning. He said, I can't think of anything, but here's this. And I think it's so interesting. I didn't even tell him like where it was, but this is what he gave me. All right. Very short and sweet. It's called His Grace.
God made a way when others tried to block my path. God embraced my love when others would just shrug and laugh. God has seen me at my lowest and has never judged. Always at my side no matter what. God never budged. Crying myself to sleep, and he was there to wipe my tears. When frightened, he was there to eliminate all my fears. I thank him for his mercy, love, and abundant grace. I thank him for his understanding and his warm embrace. He knows that I'm just a vessel, and I make mistakes. And for that acceptance, I will forever give him thanks.
I'm a hippopotamus.
Like it.
It's hypocritical to the hypothesis of pi.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I don't even know what that means. I'm not even gonna lie. But what I do know is my pulse echoes your name. And when mine slips off the tip of your tongue, it's not quite the same. I get butterflies and I try to hide because I know one look in your big brown eyes and I'm hypnotized. I guess my greatest fear is that when I'm in your trance, when I'm in my trance, I can't help but admit we do have that when in Rome romance, that warm, passionate kiss after that last slow dance. That warm, passionate kiss. Let me back.
Take your time.
I guess my greatest fear is that in my trance, I'll be forced to admit that we could have that when in Rome romance, that warm, passionate kiss after that last slow dance to our favorite song, because L is for the way you lighten the mood when no one else is around and all I want to do is break down and cry, and O is for the only person I can think to turn to when something extraordinary happens to me, and V is very, very far from ordinary, actually, and E is even more than anyone could ever ask for in a person, so thank you for being there for me. Now, when you ask me who this poem's about, I'm probably gonna lie, but you continue to believe it's about one of the same old guys you'd listen to me rant about for hours, night after night, and to tell you the truth, I've been trying to fight with all my might not to tell you how I really feel, but I think it's time for me to be real. This poem is about you. But forget this poem. Forget the title, forget the message, forget my feelings for you. I'm just going to sit here and continue to be blue while I sit here and try to figure out how 1 + 1 could possibly equal 2 when I just want to become one with you. And maybe I shouldn't let you read this poem, but before you read it, I'll change the ending, because I'm so fond of pretending my feelings for you aren't real, but when you grab my hands, my name slowly dances off the tip of your tongue. I'm sprung and something clenches my lungs and I can't breathe, because in this moment, it's you and me, and I'm forced to dream the things we could be, loving souls and sweet melodies, because I understand you, and you completely. Poem. Here it goes. I used to hide in shadows, head bowed low, wrapped in scarves, whispers, and wigs, praying they'd never know. The mirror was my enemy, a battlefield of doubt. Every patch, every strand gone, turned my confidence inside out. Alopecia felt like a thief in the night, stealing pieces of me, dimming my inner light. I let shame be my mask, avoiding their eyes, pretending I was fine, feeding myself lies. But the truth came like a sunrise, warm and unafraid. I am not my hair, I am what I made. Each scar holds a story, every patch is proof of grace. I'm a masterpiece in progress, in ever-evolving space. Now I stand uncovered, head held high, no longer hiding, no longer asking God why, because my black girl magic was never tied to strands. It was in my voice, my mind, and in these hands. I am no longer ashamed. I am a warrior, a force, a queen without a crown, still magic at the source. And that's on Black Girl Magic.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. You're looking at me. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Dear Cupid, I hate you.
Okay.
Because you had me to believe that she never existed, you had to see what I saw. Because I caught a glimpse of her in my next lifetime. Her smile glistened in the backdrop of 18 sunsets. She massaged the universe in her back pocket. Her words spoke 7 octaves at fever pitch, a perfect metaphor. Who flipped Eve off backwards in your makeup is beautiful. I'm not talking about the makeup on your face, it's about the makeup inside of your makeup. And I don't want to touch this between your thighs, with a look in your eyes, reside that poem that goes in your mind, because I'm going to have it just smile like asthma. Cat short breaths from broken silhouettes that dance in my direction. She makes me high. Rolling our relationship up in frontal leaf of a hill that will pass so I can blow at our future. I want to sketch timeless portions of your comedic smile under my eyelids. So quite largely when I close my eyes, I can see your spirit shine through your teeth. I want to give birth to intuition. Conversation stretching our brain muscles into matrix position. She impregnates my pen. You see, she is my eye-tool. She keeps me in tune through conversation. I want to download 5,000 future memories so I can get yesterday's verbiage in your playlist. I say this quite simply. I just want to know you. I was talking about my PlayStation, y'all. Give it up for me. Give it up for me, y'all. I write abstract, so this is about me. Right? Here we go. I am love.
And?
I am love felt yet lived. I am a soul spoken, reborn before born. I was reincarnated, her speech, a late night through early morning. I am a love language spoken through untouched sentence. I was written because the poetry completed my sentence. I am melancholy tempered with perfection. I am God's reflection. I am gospel out the book. I'm that nerve optic excluded Caribbeans at first look. I'm that old Negro to a new nigga stand to overstand, and it takes more experience in order to grow as a man. I am a Christian wrestling with subconscious truth. I am Yahshua. I am poetry. I am poetry scripted in pig Latin monologue to my ambition. I am ambitious. I am a hot. I am balanced. I am unbalanced when dealing with pain. I am the time revealed through the inactions in her action. I am took action. I am happiness to a closed mind. I'm a closed mind that's been hurt by time. I'm time conveyed through my poetry. I am in love with the feeling of falling in love, but love works on love's time. I'm a love that is once deserved. I'm a love that once hurt her. I am the future. I've outlived the past. I am 91 degrees obtuse angle ingesting the sun. I am the sun. I am his son. I'm forgiven in his eyes of the relied religion. I preach a pimp over mic pulpits for over 20 moments. I am religion. I am a 20-year-old poem named my daughter, a 25 and 8-year-old stanza inspired by her sisters, my grandchildren, of flower-like. I vibrated 7 different energies in my chakra system, but never the true follower to the organized religion. I am Dr. King's speech, 7 minutes for regurgitated his fat lips. I am love, peace, progression, motivation, motivated 69 times beyond motivation, but I'm unmotivated. Unmoved by time's time. My motivation, flat wings beyond time, because I am time. Vibrating solo hymns in the midsection of his nebula. So turn off your TV. I never believe what they told me. My book, transmitting love frequencies through my third eye, mind optic. My topic is to educate the masses what was given to me. As I dove out these love organs in the former Corinthians verse 23. I am God, a black king standing with his crown tilted and beard flaming in the direction of forever. I am love unplugged for the midsection of mediocrity. I'm ever evolving. Forever learning, always subconsciously, daily unlearning. A retooled jewel, a butterfly in my nature. I'm at one with nature. Finally appreciating the little things. At 47, I'm Kevin Livingston from South Jamaica, Queens.
Oh, shit.
Head mirrored in gravel formation, I told you to pick it up. Stare straight at the moon. Soul soon to follow. Mental orgasms is nothing but a mere figment of a philosophical imagination. I'm just saying, me wanting to know you is true like the resurrection of Christ twice in your life. That's why they call you saved.
Save from the heartache and misery which created your own iniquity, which transpired into your prosperity, but does not have to be your destiny. Your destiny is predestined to be the presiding MC. Rapping the universal mic cord around her core, she had galaxies to tell. I saw the stars' reflection due to the reflection that was made off her optic nerve. This brother had some nerve. Jewels predestined to shine should be brushed off and put into its place. But first, look at you. The Picasso of my pen movement. Swaying to the vocal vibrations, vibrating universes that they shift your every movement. My soul flower panting on Saturn's garden. Shining indigo, a fresh chip of a vegetarian imagination. My third eye sees clearly, so paint me a picture. Rewrite Corinthians into your own scribe, only to use this moonlight surface as your canvas. You are created poetry. Hold your head up, keep moving. Don't let what he said bother you, because I'm here. I just hope that you pick up the phone. There are genuine people out here that care. Sure. I want to say thank you. I put her on the spot. I said, Latoya, we got to do a poetry show. And she's like, okay, let's do it in March. I said, no, in like 2 weeks. And look at what she manifested. Give it up for her again. I just want to give you a flower in front of everybody. Shout out to you for doing this at like such short notice. But yeah, so 100 Suits, yes, I'm the founder of 100 Suits Worldwide. We literally launched January 9th to be an international company. So what does that mean, right? So I started my company 14 years ago. We have 6 locations in Queens. We are opening our first outside of New York City location in Washington, D.C. in the end of February. And we have Memphis, Tennessee, and Portland, Maine coming online shortly thereafter. 100 Suits, I mean, we have a lot. You know, we're a Cure Violence site. Armani is our community coordinator. Give it up for Armani. Okay. Give it up for her again for dealing with me. Give it up for her. I am a pain, oh my God, you should never go work. We are a multifaceted company. Outside of the foundation, I also own 100 Suits LLC, which is a consulting firm that we run our DOE works and contracts through. We're MWBE certified, and I also own the Henry Clayton Group, which is a consulting firm, which we work with the New York Knicks, which we are working with on February 3rd, my birthday. Shout out to me, I'm 47. We're partnering with the New York Knicks. Wolf Clyde Frazier and 100 Suits. We're taking 50 kids to the game. And we're going to do suits and do workshops with them, and so that's part of the Henry Clayton Group. We do social impact campaigns for colleges and sports agencies. We also work with Colin Kaepernick as well. But we give out free suits to guys coming home from jail, and you know where Armani works is our Cure Violence site. So what does that mean? We have caseworkers, violence interrupters, therapists working with the community. Since we opened up our office in Laurelton and Springfield Gardens, violence have gone down 70% in our community. 70%. Shootings and the beefs, like literally 70%. And again, I'm gonna give a shout out to Armani. I was mad at her about 2 hours ago. I'll give a shout out to her because she had a TikTok dance off in the office yesterday. It was amazing. Had a bunch of kids in there, and they were just doing whatever they were doing to TikTok. Rest in peace, TikTok. But it was really dope, right? Like, so we're a bunch of change makers, right? And I just want to let you guys know there's a poetry night, whatever have you. But if you have a passion, like really move on it, right? Like you really can move on it. Like it's like don't nobody tell you no. I built my company from a box to a multi-million-dollar company, and it took just the gusto to go do it, right? So put one foot in front of the other and make it happen. Salute.